Right. Why would you nurture landlord relationships? And how do you do that? Why is very simple. All of your business will come from landlords. Okay. All of your business is coming from landlords, guys. And how do you nurture those relationships? Like I said, I'm connected with probably at least 10,000 landlords that I can think about, probably more. Okay. But at least 10,000 landlords across the country. Okay. But all of this has happened purely because I started with zero contacts, and then I started networking and I started nurturing those relationships, and I kept delegating to VAs for them to be able to connect with more landlords and creating the database. That's all the game was, right? But how do you nurture those relationships? Okay. Now remember, guys, marketing is a hook. It's a game of a hook, and then once they take the hook, imagine you need to catch a fish. Okay, that's a good analogy. You need a hook, right? You need some sort of bait, right?
Yep.
Now, what is your bait to attract landlords? What is your bait? I'm going to ask everyone a question. Have you received a message from me on LinkedIn ever? Raise your hand if you have.
Yes.
Okay, Damir, you have. Okay, guys. So first of all, that's not me. That's my virtual assistant. What message did you get? Can I ask Moro? Moro, can I ask you?
Yeah. If I remember correctly, Jack, the last time you were just saying hi, and you were just saying how's the property journey going. That's it.
Now, how is the property journey going? Can you see? I'm just trying to be as human as possible. Tell me about your property journey, right? Now, the other one, Damir, what message did you get?
Is that for me? Sorry.
No, Damir, did you get a message? I think Damir said you got a message on LinkedIn. What message did you get?
Yeah, well, the same, Oh, how are you today? I mean, just
how's your journey going? Right?
Then I realized it was not you, so I just
didn't
reply because you already know it's not me. Yeah,
because it was obvious that it was not you, because the guy doesn't know me, and then he wrote
yeah. Okay,
something.
so either it is kept very human, or the next bait is join us here if you'd like to grow your property portfolio exponentially. That's all. That's all. Okay. Either keep it human or keep it with a hook. What is your hook? How many hooks do you have? When you look at PEN, let me count you the number of hooks. Ready, guys? This is very important. Okay. This is very important. You can upload your properties on PEN and have investors call you directly for free. The first and the strongest hook that I created on our website. Then created the Facebook community. Then created the LinkedIn community. Then created the WhatsApp community. Then created the email database. All of this network are just hooks for people to come and say, look, you can come and connect with other investors. You can come and connect with other agents, as in landlords. Okay, go on the PN website. You can connect with investors just from the website alone, directly yourself.
Wow, I didn't realize that.
Yeah. You can connect through WhatsApp community. You can connect through Facebook community. You can connect through LinkedIn community. Just on the Facebook groups alone, we actually had a suspended group which had 450,000 people.
Okay? How come it's suspended?
It was suspended by Facebook. Okay.
How come? Too big.
Don't even ask. Don't even ask. On the same night, Aisha, on the same night, I know 3 other people with large Facebook groups. The groups just disappeared overnight. They just disappeared. Done. You go on Facebook, the group is gone. Okay? And there's no going back to Facebook, right? There's no reason. There's no one telling you anything. You message Facebook, they never reply. Gone. Okay? Anyway, even right now, on our Facebook groups, we've got roughly about 30,000 people. Different with Facebook groups, okay? Then we have in our email database about 8,000 people. On the WhatsApp community and the contact list that I have, there's about 11,000, 12,000 people. On the LinkedIn, I think there's shy of 1,000 people. On the LinkedIn newsletter, I think it's just shy of 4,000 people. Yeah. And all of this is, like I said, created with hooks, inviting people, and this is what you can do with it. Raise your hand if you can see where I'm going with this. Okay. All of these are services, guys. Let me repeat it for you so you can see through. I've got 4 commercial properties that I manage. I've got 2 buy-to-lets which are getting converted into SAs, so that'll be 6. I've got the franchise service, the VS service, the finance service, the property finance service, and also at the back, every now and then, I source properties for other investors and use overage. I don't just charge a sourcing fee, I use overage, which means I end up charging anywhere between 10% plus of the property value. Okay, and then now we are creating the one more, which is the providing to social housing providers, okay, which is our blocks that we download, and then we nurture those relationships, okay. Now, unless you create your own service lines, you have your landing pages on the website, you're not going to monetize. You're not going to monetize, okay. You can go on our website and look at the 4 commercial properties that we manage. They're on the asset management page. We have a finance page. We have a VA page. We have a franchise page. We have a property finance page. And eventually, when we get to the point of providing for social housing, I'm going to create a page for that as well. Okay. And there's a page for landlords. If they have land pieces that they want to provide to us, there's a landing page for that too. Okay. That's our development side. Now, what is your next step, guys? What are you going to do? You need to create landing pages for your website. Okay. Going back to nurturing relationships. How do you nurture relationships? How do you nurture relationships? Guys, please raise your hand if you remember the GROW model and tell me that you're practicing it. Raise your hand if you know and are practicing it.
Not yet. I'm hoping to be finding out today.
Okay. I should write this down. And I promise you one thing, guys.
Ready.
If you practice the GROW model, and I'll explain what it is, Aisha, to you because you're new here. If you practice the GROW model, you will always, always, always do well. You'll always do well. Okay? GROW model stands for G for goals, R for reality, O for opportunities, and W for will. Your O for opportunities is your service lines, guys. You meet a landlord, you ask them what is their reality, as in where they are right now. You ask them what their goals are, which is G for goals, R for reality, where they are in the journey, where do they want to be, questions based on that, open questions with what, why, when, how, and then you bring your opportunities. Okay, and within the franchise, our opportunities are we can manage the blocks and the hotels, and then we can do plan and gain. See what's happening, right? I didn't even mention between all of this that we do plan and gain. Now, guys, you might look at it and say, well, Jack, it seems like you're doing lots of work. I'm not. I still work probably 2 to 3 hours a day. Okay. Now, raise your hand if everyone read the quote that was shared this morning. Raise your hand if you read that.
I did, but I can't remember it.
Okay, the me, what was it?
My head.
The me, what was it?
Pardon?
The me said he's read it. What was it?
Can't remember also.
All right, here is what it was. If you get 4 hours to do a task, spend 3 hours learning it.
Ah, that's it. Yeah. Nudged. Remember it now. Yes. I read them every day, yeah, when you send them.
I promise you guys, let's try to see where I'm going. If you get 4 hours to do a task, I'm telling you to spend 3 hours learning it. Because if you spend no time learning it, it's going to take you, instead of 4 hours, it's going to take you 4 days to do it. So when you look at me, the reason all of this is happening behind the scene is purely because I've made sure that I learned the game, and then now I come and deliver, and it just feels easy. it's not easy. It feels easy to me now. Does that make sense?
Sure.
Okay. So that's very important, guys. So why would you nurture relationships with landlords and how? I've just shared it with you. Any questions, Damir?
No questions for now.
Any questions, Damir? Moro,
No,
any
Jack,
questions?
it's just sending them a message and speaking to them. It's important to have the grow model in mind.
It's
You know, because
practice,
it's a
guys. It's
girl.
practice. It's
Yeah.
practice, practice,
Yeah.
practice, practice. Every day, every moment you're practicing. Like I said, I even use the grow model with my family and my kids because it's really effective. Okay. Aisha, any questions?
The only question is, you touched on the fact that you've moved into the social housing space and housing
I've
providers.
not moved into. I've not moved into. We are still communicating with one of the largest providers. Once they give us the criteria, and then I can go and find them deals.
Got you. And because my interest is that's the area that I'm working in at the moment. We've got connections
So
with
that would
housing.
be a block. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah,
We're
so-
always looking for blocks.
So the the sheet that you got, one of the sheets within that sheet is block deals, right?
I saw that. Yeah, there's two on there.
So
Yeah.
it will. So the team members will keep adding on top of them, and then you can connect with the landlords, and we can negotiate the deals together.
Okay, brilliant. Yeah, can we talk? Will we talk about that one-off, one-to-one about the sheets that I've received that came yesterday?
Yes, we can do that.
Yeah,
Can we, Aisha? Can we do that? Can we do that tomorrow, please?
Afterwards, yeah,
absolutely. So no, give me a call tomorrow, and I'll discuss everything with you. Okay.
Perfect. Yep, definitely.
Okay. Ahmed, any questions? I think he might be away from the screen.
Cup of tea.
Grace, any questions? Yeah, I might have gone to grab a tea. Grace, any questions? This is the second session of today.